Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in or what time you're watching this video. Today, we are back with someone new to the channel, Lady Gaga, with a song called Abracadabra, which I'm sure is going to be magical. It has been a while since I've had time to actually sit down and watch a video. We're doing renos in the house and everything has kind of just been a mess and just a lot of packing. So this is kind of nice, a little break for me. I hope that you're excited. I'm very excited. I love Lady Gaga. All her music is so cool. And it's always like just so different from what you expect. So without further ado, love you all. Let's jump right in, shall we? Let's go. Okay.
The category is dance or die.
Whoa. Hang on. Look at this fit. Oh my gosh. She's got like nails all around her. She's got this like hat that almost looks like, you know, when you play bass in like liquid, it does like that vibration upwards. It kind of looks like that, but it's almost like blood. Damn, this is a vibe already. Sorry.
Dance or die.
Oh, and she's looking down. Oh, and it's herself. Oh, she locked in.
To the angels, drawing circles in the clouds. Keep your mind on the distance when the devil turns around. Hold me in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red. Hear the last few words of your life. With a haunting dance, now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, I'm on una, abracadabra. Abracadabra, abra una, in a tongue she said, dare for love tonight.
Bro, this beat. Woo!
Choose the road.
I don't even
on
wanna
the
stop.
side. As the dust flies, watch it burn. Don't waste time on feeling. Use your passion. No return.
Oh, let's go.
Be in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight. In the game of life, like a poem said.
Oh, damn.
Lady in red, you hear the last few words of your life. With a haunting dance, now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, I'm on
Damn.
Abracadabra, Gaga. Abracadabra, abra una, in a tongue she said, dare for love tonight.
I love that she joined the dance. I love that the change in the way this song is sang right here. It's almost like ascending. Like, oh. Ooh, a storm is a brewing. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That was wild. That had so much going on. We start with this shot of Gaga, but it's like a very different persona from the Gaga that's down below. This one is a very like stoic, almost like an assessing Cadabra. Cadabra. Oh my god, she's got me thinking about the magic because she's so mad. But the assessive Gaga, looking down on others, or maybe even herself. Actually, she is looking down on herself. She's literally looking down on herself, and it's like this like emotion of like, you better be able to pull this off. Do it or you die, right? Like a dance or you die, and that's probably the feeling that like Gaga had, like coming into the industry, right? It's like, if I can't do this, it's like music is everything I love, and this truly, like, music is so close to Gaga's heart. And so when you think about what it meant for her to get into the industry, it was this feeling of like, she wants to be this person who can succeed here and share her music with the world, because that truly is everything that she's all about. Music encapsulates her everything, and to not be able to do that would be death in her mind. And she's looking down on herself from that high vantage point. Like, we get this shot, she's literally looking down on herself, almost like, can you do it? Do you think you're good enough? You better show me. And it's literally dance or die. And that's the opening, and we get like this plethora of amazing dancers. Like, I'm sure you could study the choreography of this many times over and see something new like every single time. Like, it is fantastic. There's so much happening. One is that she's the center, right? But maybe these are all the different variations of her, or different styles in her mind, or even different thoughts and emotions that are kind of surrounding her as she tries to meet the expectations of this person up here. And there was the starting lines were so cool. I want to hear that again. And also this Abracadabra, and then like the cadabra, it sounds more like a curse than a spell, right? And it's almost like it's the inverse of what you expect. It's like almost like she's trying to make magic, but the magic that she wants to make is so, it feels so big and so large that it's almost like cursing her with doubt. And maybe that's like why it's kind of saying like that abracadabra, right? Like, it almost sounds like she's being cursed by her own expectations. And that's the magic she wants to make, but the level to get there is so high that she's scared she can't even do it. But listen to this opening line. Not here, hang on. Oh, that lock-in face, you can see it's like, that's the moment she decided, no, I'm not gonna let this go, I'm doing it. And look at the dance floor.
To the angels, drawing circles in the clouds. Keep your mind on the distance when the devil turns around.
Down.
Be in your heart tonight in the magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty fight in the game of life, like a
Bro, I love this opening because it's like, like there's angels drawing circles in the clouds, and it's like that's the expectation, the level that you need to meet. There's high above the clouds expectation, but it's like amidst all that, keep your eye on the distance because your goal is so far ahead of you. Sure, you're not there yet. You're not able to do what those, maybe that's like her idols, right? Maybe what her idols were able to do. You're not able to do that quite yet. And yet still, if you keep your eye on that distance and don't let those thoughts kind of befuddle the rest of your goals and your journey, you can do it. You just got to be able to make it. And this is the point where this red lady Gaga is like, okay, all right, I'm kind of into it. Let me see what happens here. And then we get into the chorus.
game of life, like a poem said by a lady in red. You hear the last few words of your life. With the
Oh.
dance, now you're both in a trance. It's time to cast your spell on the night. Abracadabra, abracadabra,
Oh.
abracadabra, abracadabra. Abracadabra, abracadabra. In a tongue she said, devil love tonight.
I just realized too, like when you think about it, like that part being Latin, right? It takes you back to like all the like like exorcism, supernatural, like things about exorcising demons, where a lot of it is in Latin, right? Like what is it, exitus spiritus, something from like super. I'm sure it's not just from supernatural, but like that's where I remember it from mostly. And obviously it's like a real thing, like in terms of that was something that was done to try to expel demons from people. But when you think about what that means, is she's literally using like the Latin to say like the part of that challenge that you're facing, this person in red up so high that casts doubt on you, is an inner demon that you're trying to expel. That's the magic actually that you're trying to pull off here, is like trying to get rid of that demon that lurks in your mind that's constantly doubting you. And that doubt is your own self-doubt. And so in a way you're doubting yourself. And so you're trying to just, expunge all of that, get rid of that doubt, and just go for broke. And that's where we get the chorus just jumping. And then I love that it's like dance or die, right? I feel like Amor is love, right? So love or die as well. And that's so, oh yeah, it is death or love tonight. Sorry, yeah. So death or love tonight. And it's like, that's the thing, is either you die on your self-doubt or you love yourself enough to push forward. That is so dope. My God. And then she starts going into it. And now she's getting interested.
As the dust flies, watch it burn. Don't waste time on feeling. Use your passion.
There it is. Oh. You know what's so sick? You can see Gaga actually expressing how interested this demon of her is. It's like it's almost in anime it's called tsundere, which is like where when you're looking at something that you really want to do, but you're trying to pretend like you don't like it, right? And not always used in the want to do sense, because that's a very different sense in that world. But in this sense, she's looking, the demon is looking at her like, yeah, man, I really want to join, but I'm like too cool for this. And like at the start of this, I kind of doubted you, and I know you weren't very happy about that. But if I could, do you mind if I join in too? Because I kind of like this vibe. And you can see that look in like, I think, look at that. It's like, oh man, I kind of want to join. And it's almost like resentment of like, why aren't you breaking? And it leads to her dancing with her, because she joins the dance. Because it's like, even at that point, the demons have to be on board, because the rest of you is on board. And like, look, if we think of all these people as emotions or part of her, everyone is on board with this. They want to dance. Even if it means that nothing comes of it, at least dancing is living for Gaga. And that is so fire. Bro, even this alone, guys, she comes in almost like an elderly person that wants to dance, moving with like the cane, almost like a witch too. And that would be perfect, because it's like, this is meant to be like the demons in your head, right? And they're all moving forward until eventually they kind of join you. They also endeavor to be the dancer. Now they have taken on that role of aspiring to be this person who can live out their dream in their heart by dancing. And you see here, she like shifts from, even with that elderliness, he starts just busting out the dance moves. Oh. Yeah, and I love how that can be taken in so many different ways. Because like one is, this is your future self. Your like maybe like last couple of years or decades of your life looking back and thinking, oh man, I wish I had danced and now I want to live out that. So you don't want to be at that point and not be able to do the things you want, including dance, right? But this is almost also an inspiration for others. It's like it's never too late to start chasing your dreams, even if you're feeling like you are too old or it's just too late to start kind of chasing your dreams. It's not. Do it and just see what happens. And she literally fights off, like literally gun fights off probably doubt and hate. And you can kind of see it here with the way she uses the cane. Right here. Oh. Now she's like literally being carried by her hopes and dreams, maybe? Oh. Ah. I love how we get this transition to like a beautiful, almost like choral sounding version of the chorus. Oh, yo, it's so good because it's like the music falls away and that feeling that no is like this resentful, resounding force of like what would happen if she didn't let the music take hold. If the music was no longer there, what she would feel, and it's just this visceral rejection of I can never be without the music. And also almost like everyone there is like it's still love or die, right? Like it's still, that's what it is. And here your love is music, and so you gotta live it. And so the demon is the one to be like, and we're back because we're not letting us down here. Even the demons have joined our side, bro. Wow. Oh. And with her, she brings the storm. Damn! Damn, damn, damn. Wow. That was fire. I mean, the song itself is contagious. That chorus, that hook is phenomenal. But just like the choreography was nuts. And actually looking back at it, like when we watched it the second time, something that was cool was like a lot of the choreography feels almost like offensive in the sense that it's like pushing forward or like clawing or like these really aggressive motions. It's like that's the passion that you have to pursue this dream with. That's like the passion that anyone who pursues any dream has to pursue it with, because otherwise you're not doing yourself justice. And maybe that's part of the reason why this person in red existed. It's because like even internally you realize that like if you're not putting your all into it, is it even worth it? So put your all into it, or we're done with this dream. And that's what happens here. She finally kind of settles in and lets the dream take root and pushes for the success of that dream and just trying to go forward. And then finally the demon's like, you did it. You know what? You convinced me. You're going to convince the world with this kind of passion and power. Go forth. Let's go together. Oh my God. It's so fire. It's so fire. It's so fire. Wow. Wow. Well, I hope that you enjoyed. I know I did. That was phenomenal. I wonder how long it took to like choreograph all that. And this is all basically like it's just a room, right? Like it's just, obviously there's a high pedestal, but it's really just one room, maybe two that we're in most of the time. And that's all they needed to make this video. Just a really cool choreography, really cool people. Obviously Gaga, amazing voice, amazing dance moves, amazing everything, amazing creativity, all of that. And it's just so fantastic. I hope that your week is better than your day, your month's better than your week, and your year's better than your month. Love you all, and I will see you on the next one. Man.